All right. All right. Welcome to Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about the Bruins, the Celtics, the Patriots, and March Madness. I'm going to start out with the Bruins. How about those Bruins coming back and they're on a winning streak again after they're winning Winnipeg 3-0, and then they won this past weekend. Saturday, 5-2 against the Minnesota Wild. And then yesterday, 7-0 against the Buffalo Sabres. It was a beatdown in Buffalo. And I want to know what you guys think about the team. Swayman played good, pitched a shutout, played awesome. And yesterday, David Krejci sat out. And I think it was a good idea to give him the day off. And yesterday, on defense, it was Orlov's day to rest. And Jacob Zaboro was playing. And I want to know what you guys all think about how they all did yesterday and the weekend. The Bruins, they played really, really good this past weekend. Hey, they did a good job this past weekend. I want to know what you guys all think about them this past weekend. They played awesome. They played good on defense, and it seems like they're back. And again, now they're 3-2 after their road trip, and now they're back home, and they played them all night against the Ottawa Senators. They come to town, and then the weekend again, another back-to-back, and they play Tampa Bay at home on Saturday, and then the Carolina Hurricanes in Carolina. Those are two tough teams in the playoffs that they always struggle with. But the Bruins are deeper than them. Their roster's deeper. Their goaltending's stronger, deeper. And we have the best goaltenders in the league. We're the best team in the league. In the playoffs, yes, I got it. It's different, but I think the Bruins are on a mission this year. They're on a mission to win the Cup for Bergeron and Krejci, because you never know what's going to happen with them after this year. They could be retiring, or maybe they'll play another year. I don't know. Please drop into some comments. I'll answer all these Bruins takes. Right now, they're playing good again. They're playing good hockey. They got to keep it up within the next 2 weeks. April 18th starts the playoffs, and I'm ready because this team is deeper and strong enough. And I got some good news that I've been hearing that Taylor Hall might be coming back. He was skating and practicing on Friday, and I hear it was good progress. And I want to know what you guys all think about that. Drop into some comments with him coming back. Because, yes, they could use him in the playoffs. They need him. They need him. Maybe you start him out on the fourth line with Hathaway and Thomas Nosak. And then on that third line, you keep it the way it is with Bertuzzi, Coyle, and Trent Frederick. Coyle's been playing really good. And Trent Frederick, wow. He's been on a scoring machine type of game lately. He's been scoring. He's been playing good, tough, physical. Hathaway, too, been scoring. He put a couple goals in this weekend in the past games. I like it. I like it. This team is deeper. They have a lot of depth. They're fun to watch. Yes, Derek Forbert is out for a couple games. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. He took a block shot off his foot or something, so maybe it's bruised up or something. Give him the rest that he needs. And boom, there you go. I want to know what you guys all think about that. Drop in the comments. I'll answer all these questions. The Bruins are back. They're back. They're back. And what do you guys all think about them matching up in the playoffs? Because as of right now, I think they play the Islanders, and that would be a good matchup. They could beat the Islanders. Like I said, they're deeper and they have depth, and the goaltenders are stronger. Linus Olmark's playing out of his mind. Swayman's playing out of his mind. It's been fun with this team this year, and I just want to see the fun continue in the playoffs. That's when the big boys come out and play, And the Bruins are the big boys. They got tough and physical at the trade deadline that also could score too. And I like that. And we had a full year of Hampus Lindholm. He missed the game because it was his turn to rest last weekend. All these defensemen have been resting, trying to find ways. And the power play has been back again. Pasternak scored the past couple games on our power play. I love it. How the power play is back in number 88 scoring. And that's basically it. That's basically it about my Bruins topic. Next, I'm going to talk about the Celtics because they've been frustrating. They blew another game against the Utah Jazz. And what's going on with the Celtics team? It seems like they're playing inconsistent basketball, like I've been saying on the podcast. There's no defense. Tatum, we got to get on Tatum on Saturday night. He's chucking up threes, shooting them. Look at Tatum. Come on, man. You shouldn't be doing that. Every time you're shooting a three, he thinks he's an NBA top player and MVP. I don't see that. Since after All-Star break, Tatum has been playing bad. And there has been concern. You can hit the panic attack button with the Celtics team right now. Hit that panic attack button. They're very inconsistent. If they keep playing this way, and when the playoffs come up, they're going to be a one-and-done team. Because, look, they're blowing games. They're up 15. They're up 28. You're blowing those games to bad teams, too. Even some good teams, too. You shouldn't be doing this. In the playoffs, it will come back to haunt you. Haunt you. They got to wake up. This Celtics team got to wake up. They want to win the championship. They got all the talent. They got the pieces. They need Rob Williams back in there. He makes a difference. Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, another one that's been playing inconsistent basketball, chucking up threes, going down to the floor, asking for fouls, flopping, doing this, like doing that. He's asking for that again. He's going back to the same old Marcus Smart. And Mike Muscala, I ain't a big fan of him neither. He wasn't a big addition. I hate to say that. I hate to say that with the Celtics team. I'm sorry for going in on them, but they got to wake up. They got to wake up because right now they blow. They blow. I got to admit it. They blow. What is the seed? What are they going to fix at? They're going to fix at the defense. They got to get back to playing defense the way they started at the beginning of the year. It seems like they're going backwards how they started last year at the beginning of the year with Ime Udoka. This team is frustrating people right now. One night they're up, one night they're down. It's like inconsistent basketball with the Celtics team. Inconsistent. Not good. Not good. I'm worried when it comes to the playoffs with the Celtics team. And then the third seed, they clinched the playoffs. Tatum got 2,000 points. I don't care about the 2,000 points. You show it to us in the playoffs. You got to show up in the playoffs. Show up. You got to find ways to win games now before the playoffs start. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say about the Celtics. But anyways, I'm going to jump into my next topic, and it's about the Patriots. And again, on Friday, they made another good addition. I like it. They added former Miami Dolphins tight end Mike Gesicki. I like it. I like that pickup. Gives him another good weapon right there for Mac Jones. But hopefully he improves this year. If not, I would love for them to get Lamar Jackson. And they do need another top one wide receiver. They need a number one. And go after Hawkins. Go after Jerry Jeudy. They've been talking to Jerry Jeudy. I don't know. What do you guys all think about that? That's what I got to say about the Patriots. They got to add a number one. Go after one of those guys and spend the money. They added Mike Gesicki. I love the pickup. And I love it. Love it. But now add a number one. Next, I'm going to jump into my next topic. And it's about March Madness. And what did you guys all think about most of the big number one upsets? The number one was Kansas losing to Arkansas. Wow. What a game. Arkansas is moving to the Sweet 16, and they're playing the Yukon Huskies. Purdue lost. Another number one team. There's only two number one teams that are still remaining, and that's Alabama and Houston, and they're in the Sweet 16. And last night, I was watching my Gonzaga Bulldogs, and they won a tough one against TCU. They was battling. Drew Timme is a beast. And I want to know what you guys all thought about the tournament this past week. And I want to know what you guys like in the tournament, who you guys want to see winning it all. Drop into some comments, because I'm a Gonzaga fan. I like the Gonzaga Bulldogs. I want to see them winning it all. But I didn't take them in my bracket because I don't want to take my home. Well, they're not my home team, but I don't want to take my favorite team in college basketball. I find that a little jinx. I don't know. I find that weird in a jinx way. But I want them to win it all. If not, I want my actual team that I picked in my bracket to win it all, and that's Alabama. Alabama Crimson Tide. I want to see Gonzaga first. If not, my bracket, I want to see Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's go. And I also want to make a couple shout-outs before I end this podcast. I had a fun St. Patty's Day weekend. I want to say thanks to Mike Roberts and his wife, Melanie. We had a fun Friday to start out St. Patty's Day. We went to Patty Kelly's, and then we went to the Lazy Dog, and then I went to a party at a friend's house, and then afterwards, I went back to the Lazy Dog on Saturday to watch the game. And it was fun. I watched the Bruins, and I watched March Madness. I had a great weekend. I hung out with a couple fans of mine. I want to shout them out. I want to shout out Colleen Shaw. That's Donnie Shaw's wife, a fan of the podcast. I want to shout out a guy named Jay that plays in the over 50 league on Tuesday night. He plays on a team called the Panthers. He's a goalie. I want to shout him out. I had a fun time with him too this weekend. His wife, Sydney, and her sister, Robin. I want to shout out all my fans that I had a fun weekend with. And I had a fun St. Patty's Day weekend. I want to know about you guys. It was a fun weekend. Fun weekend for Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. But anyways, I'm going to end this podcast, and I just wanted to make those shout outs. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.